So, Job chapter 35, verse 9 and 10 tells us of the oppression of people by the powerful. And if we look at what is happening all over the world today, we see instances of powerful people oppressing, those that they are more powerful than. We see politicians abusing their power against the people they are supposed to represent. We see the rich taking advantage of resources in such a way that will affect the poor. And the poor complain, we complain about the situation of the country, we complain about a lot of things. But interestingly, the Bible says in the verse 10 of that Job chapter 35, that there is none who calls upon their maker. Nobody remembers, okay, as we are suffering these things, nobody remembers to say, where is God in all this? Okay, and then if you read further down, you will find out that God, in as much as God is eager to hear the requests of his people, there are people he will not listen to. The first set of people as listed here is a prideful people. Those of them, people that are too proud to call upon God. And then if you read further, you see there are people who say there is no God. How can there be God? And there will be this amount of suffering. God says he will not hear the prayers of such people. And people who, feel like they don't have any need for God, God doesn't hear the prayers of such people. But as many as will humble themselves in their suffering and call upon God. The Bible says in Psalm 50, verse 15, it says, and call upon me in the day of trouble, and I will deliver you, and then you will glorify me. So no matter what it is that you are passing through right now, no matter the situation of the country you are in right now, number one, I will advise you to look for your maker. Call upon God, humble yourself to call upon God. God says, according to his word in Psalm 50 verse 15, that when you call upon him, he's going to deliver you out of that oppression, out of that situation that is oppressing you. And don't bother yourself how God is going to do it. He will do it. There are countless times that when God intervenes in a situation, you will just know. You just have to trust him. You don't have to figure it out. You just have to trust God and allow him to do his wonders, okay? And when those testimonies come, the Bible says, I will deliver you and you will glorify me. So remember to glorify God when he delivers you out of any situation that is oppressing you at the moment.